Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Thursday, May 30th, 2019, there was the death of singer Leon Redbone at age 69, and his family joked that he was 127 years old. We're going to talk about where that joke of a number comes from. We're also going to talk about the significance of him being a Toronto, Ontario musician and dying the day of Game 1 of the NBA Finals in Toronto, Ontario. 69 was a big number. So Leon Redbone, that was his name as an artist. The number 127 is very important to the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, which is highly affiliated with the Bavarian Illuminati. And notice Scottish Rite of Freemasonry is 127, as is Bavarian Illuminati. The Bavarian Illuminati is a Masonic organization that George Washington once wrote had infiltrated the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. With regards to him dying at age 69, 58 more years tacked on to 69 is 127 years. That's the difference between 69 and 127, 58. And notice Freemasonry is 58. So is Secret Society, so is Rosicrucian. As for the name Leon Redbone, it sums to a 188, also like Bavarian Illuminati. How fitting. How fitting. Notice Leon Redbone was born Dikran Gobalian. That name sums to 121 and 67. Both numbers that connect to blood sacrifice. 67 is the 19th prime number. He's dead in 2019. And his artist name, Leon, also sums to 19. As for the surname Gobalian, it sums to 61 like finals. And he died on the first day of the finals. The surname Gobalian also sums to 47. He died on a date with a life lesson number of 47. It's the Warriors' 47th season. The Philadelphia Warriors won the championship in 1947. It's their 47th season in Oakland this year. And I should also mention that Warriors sums to 121. The Warriors, their star player Steph Curry, his father used to play for the Toronto Raptors. His wife, Ayesha Curry, is from Toronto, Ontario. Of course, the Warriors are playing the Raptors. Connect this more in just a moment. Notice the date this man died was also a date with 74 numerology. Toronto, Ontario equals 74, as does Oakland, California. That's why you have these teams meeting in the finals on this date, because it's all rigged and scripted. The entire world of sports is, as we've exposed for years. Now, with regards to Leon Redbone dying at age 69, this is Steph Curry's wife, Ayesha Disa Curry, born March 23rd, 1989. Notice her full name sums to 69. The Warriors came into the NBA Finals on 69 total wins, 57 in the regular season, 12 in the playoffs. They lost last night, so they're still at 69 wins. And notice from her birthday to the start of the NBA Finals, also the day Leon Redbone died, was her 69th day of her age. Think about it. She's from Toronto. She's married to Steph Curry. Her dad used to play in Toronto. Like I've said, it's all rigged and scripted. It's a father-son league. These people are in arranged marriages, which connect to their scripted careers. Just more proof of what I've already been exposing. But if you follow me on Patreon, we had the Raptors to win yesterday. It was about as easy of a riddle as you could ever see through. So all of this happened in Game 1 by the Raptors winning yesterday. The Warriors picked up their 30th loss of the season on May 30th. Consider Del Curry used to wear the number 30 for the Raptors. Steph Curry wears the number 30. Notice his wife is 30 years old right now, Ayesha Curry. She's 30. But the Warriors picked up their 30th loss. The Raptors stayed on 30 total losses for the season. Steve Kerr, the coach of the Warriors, Steve Kerr, Steph Curry, think about it. Steve Kerr picked up his 113th career loss as a coach. 113 is the 30th prime. The National Basketball Association equals 113. The Raptors became 3-0 versus the Warriors for the season. 2-0 in the regular season, now 1-0 in the finals. The game was 30 days before Kawhi Leonard's birthday. And again, Steph Curry, Del Curry wore the number 30. Last night, Drake, who the Raptors season scripted through, wore the old Del Curry jersey and shook hands with Steph Curry before the game. If you read my blog post before the Raptors advanced, we talked about why the Raptors should advance in Game 6 and what it had to do with Drake's song 0 to 100, where he raps about Steph Curry. And then lo and behold, the Raptors won with 100 points. beating Milwaukee, which equals 100. Both Milwaukee and Portland equal 100. Both teams lost 4 straight games in the conference finals. But look at this. From Drake's birthday to the day that the Raptors advanced to the NBA Finals, which was May 25th, was 213 days. The NBA Finals, 213. Notice the 7 months and 1 days. Raptors also equals 71. By the way, the Raptors picked up their 71st win in Game 1. 71's the 20th prime. Yesterday had 20-date numerology as well. Drake wore this sweatshirt at Game 1, Kawhi Mia River, Kawhi Leonard. Notice Kawhi Mia River, 71 like Toronto Raptors. Also, when you flip it around, 82 like how many games there are in a regular season. But just goes to show just how scripted the whole thing is. And think about who runs the NBA. Jewish people. Jewish people practice this code of letters and numbers. Drake's Jewish. The entire entertainment world, or world of entertainment's Jewish. That's why everything is done this way. You know, you got to appreciate the Jewish brilliance of letters and numbers and the way they script it all out and how these goyim just can't catch up. So anyway, here's Drake's song, The Catch Up. 0 to 100. And, we were talking about this before the game. The series was even over. This whole song was predictive programming for these NBA Finals this year. And, I don't know how this work has any critics. We do the same thing year after year, call things before they happen. We've had the Warriors in the finals since before the season began for the 4th, or is it the 5th straight year? Anyway, it's always this scripted each year. New riddles, but same type of scripting. So, point is, Leon Redbone, his sacrifice the day of the first ever NBA Finals in Toronto is not an accident. 69, forgot to make the point about 69. Illuminati is 69. You see that? We were just talking about Leon Redbone, the joke about 127, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, Bavarian Illuminati. And I also just want to make one other point about the NBA Finals. If you go see Drake's tweet from after the Raptors advanced, he said, Toronto wins by 6 in the 6, because he calls Toronto the 6. So Toronto wins by 6 in Game 6 in the 6. That's his tweet. 666. The NBA Finals 666. Another thing we call attention to. That's why they made a big deal when LeBron James became the first player to go to 6 straight finals since 66. It's Revelation 13:18. If you got wisdom, you understand the relevance of this code. Until next time, Truth Seeker.